the advocates of chartering in the Alliance, for example, ought to be explaining, I would say, arguing if you want, explaining that, as I said earlier, that the charter sector is good for and is in fact essential for a success of the district sector. It provides the impetus, the motivation to change that the district sector cannot generate for itself internally.
That wasn't always the case, because up to 2016, when we did have President Obama in office, it was clear that America supported chartering, and the cap and poll each and every year for the last 6 years prior to that showed that 2/3 of America supported chartering. Only about 1/3 supported private school vouchers. And so it was pretty clear that America liked choices and the parents liked choices. What's happened now, though, with the change of administration and with a Secretary of Education, as you indicated, is supportive of private school vouchers, unfortunately, there's been a confusion among people in the public. She supports both chartering and vouchers, so people are conflating them and thinking of them as one school choice. And that has helped, I think, to lower the approval rating for chartering, because the more confusion there is, the less they support it. And still, at least 1/3 of America thinks that charter schools are private schools. So right there, if you don't care for vouchers, you don't care for charters if you have them confused. And that's what's happening today. So I think our job as charter school advocates, and particularly the Democrats, is to get out there with the message and with education, which is one of the reasons why we're doing this library, so that people can understand from our history here and from our documents that this really was bipartisan, that it has nothing to do with private school vouchers, and it has only to do with opportunity for students, more choices, more opportunities, accountability to the taxpayers, and accountability to the students and the educators. I mean, it is really getting quite confused these days.
Well, I'm talking about a little more than that, I think, accepting all that, but going beyond that, to urge the people in the charter sector to be explaining aggressively that, and to state legislators, that the only way the American education system is going to produce better schools and better learning is if it goes into a process of innovation, and that for this process, a successful charter sector is essential, that it's not fundamentally about charter schools, it's about schools that are innovative and trying things and generating proposals for new and different that then pass into the district structure. I think groups like the Alliance ought to be saying much more clearly, and in fact, we're here to help district public education change. I don't hear that at all from them. They just want to build a bigger charter sector. What is the end game here? To displace and replace district schools? It's hard to imagine that's going to go on. Chartering is 6% or 7% of the total enrollment. You can't imagine the district sector is going to go away. So the larger objective of changing and improving American public education, I think, ought to be set as the mission of the charter sector. But it's hard to find people who see this.